Hello everybody, my name is Ben, and I'm the ALT at Uchinada Junior High School. I'm from the United States of America, and I was born in Chicago, but in high school I moved to the state of Arizona. And after college, I moved here to Uchinada last year. I hope you enjoyed the video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Filipino breakfast sausages. We call them longanisa. In March, I was all out of longanisa. Longanisa is a Filipino sausage, often served with eggs and fried rice for breakfast. The key is to cook the sausages first and use the leftover oil for the fried rice. When making the fried rice, start with the garlic, but put in 3 times the amount you think you need. The eggs are usually done over easy, but I've been scrambling them with tomatoes for a while now. When I was a little kid, I didn't like longanisa as much. I didn't like how fatty it was or why the accompanying fried rice was always full of garlic. But now in my adult life, it tastes like home. Home is an interesting word for Filipinos. When my parents tell me something like, "I'll send this back home," or when a Filipino acquaintance asks, "Have you ever gone back home?" they're not talking about a place of residence, but rather the Philippines itself. Admittedly, I've never been back home to the Philippines. However, for my parents who have lived in the United States for roughly 40 years, returning is inevitable. I can't help but notice the parallels between my life in Japan and my parents' experiences coming to the United States. Growing up, the tastes and sounds of home were all around me. My family always cooked Filipino food, watched Filipino TV, and had long-distance telephone calls with relatives 14 hours ahead on speakerphone. To this day, decades later, my parents still do these things. Here in Japan, I am essentially doing the same sorts of things. In my apartment, I'll cook American and Filipino staples. Depending on the season, I might have a baseball or football game on. And rather than long-distance phone calls, it's social media. All these things contribute in some way to feeling a little bit more at home. Compared to my parents' American experience in the 80s, my life in Japan is quite easy. While this is all quite nice, I do wish that it would be easier to get to Costco.